Sjáš prdele.
Here they are for one and all. The moments are about to call. Come on and sit down
Když se
here.
vrátíš. Tam zatím nějaký videjko.
Before granting you entry to Sweden, we just have a few really simple questions. What is the special light called in northern Sweden that is very rarely seen?
The sun.
Correct. What does Sweden have a lot of?
Money, money, money.
Correct. What is the common way to greet someone in Sweden? Correct. Name the Swedish institution that gets you to build all the furniture yourself.
Oh, Minecraft.
Yes. Why is kidnapping such a problem in Sweden?
Stockholm syndrome.
Correct. Describe a traditional Swedish meal.
I suppose
it's
like a smorgasbord. Of...
Yeah.
Correct. How do you order a pint of beer in Sweden?
Oh, please, may I have a bank loan?
Correct. Why did the Vikings spread so quickly across Europe in the first millennia?
They were very horny.
Yes. What's Sweden's most popular rhyming scheme?
ABBA.
Correct. The Swedish king Carl Gustaf is only a figurehead. Who holds the real power?
Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Correct. Name the Swedish car brand known for its luxury reputation and stylish and sexy design.
I only know Volvo.
That's the right answer.
No.
Please decline the Swedish verb to design.
Oh,
No, ahoj strájo.
Kia,
he, she,
Kias,
we Kia, they
they
Kia,
Kia.
I'm going to IKEA.
Correct. And the final question is, oh, I'm so sorry, I have to stop there. I am now on parental leave.
What?
sorry.
Yeah.
Well, when will you be back?
Oh, about 480 days.
But, sorry, what?
Yeah, sorry.
Well,
What do we...
What do we do?
Go to Norway, you losers.
We are coming to Sweden to...
Jak ses vyspal, strájo, jaký máš den? Všechno dobrý? Oňo, děláš to zadáčo, nebo si necháš dávat 5 kill? Já ti doporučím stravu, nech si za to platit. Protože tím nepomůžeš lidem tím, že si za to nenecháš zaplatit, dobrý. Tím akorát získáš peníze z korumpovaných zdravotnictví v Česku.
Brainwash you into eating, buying, working, slaving. But what the fuck is that? What was that like thing? The fuck was it? Why did a like thing appear here? Do you see that? They will break.
The Thaumaturge, I don't even know how to pronounce it. The Thaumaturge? The Thaumaturgy? Ty krávo, strájo, ty děláš jak od kdy? No, z jakého Azkabanu? 15 let. Kolik že ti je, strájo? Jestli to není moc otázka na tělo. To by nějak 35, ne? 38. Ok, Train má super bonus, ale nemůžu to ukázat, protože víte co, takže si to jenom poslechnu. ty máš rád tetování, to já shledávám hrozně cringe. Teda jo, cringe. To je ptačí cringe. Jestli někdy budeš chtít tetování, Koko, tak dostaneš přes zobák. Žádný ptačí cringe. No žádný ptačí cringe. Žádný ptačí cringe.
That's because you're retarded, Aiden.
Brother, I spun on a fucking super bonus. Do you understand?
Let that shit rip, bro.
Tell me, brother, you know how rare it is to spin it in?
To nemohlo být zdravý, stráv. Teď je to jak? Teď je to snad jednou za měsíc, ne? Jednou za 14 dní, jo. Jako je to docela OP, no. 365 děleno 14 krát 900. Máš 23,5 litru za rok. A to nemusíš danit, no. No to se taky daní. Let's watch educational video.
Vepředu to jsou lidé ze židovsko-arabské solidarity organizace a teď se blíží průvod osadníků kousek od Damašské brány. Od Damašské brány, což je centrum arabského Jeruzaléma na pochod hlavně právě těmi arabskými částmi. Vlátí do arabského prostoru.
Ty kostní dřen to musí být bolestivý jak kráva, ne? Psychopati zasraní. Dá se to odečíst daní. To bys měl. Jsi dneska taková hodňoučka, jako takový bochánek nadýchaný. Nadýchaný bochníček chleba, malá koko. Pírdge. Ty jsi taky takové beardge, strájo. Si dělat bez příspěvku, je to znamená, ti za odběr nedají na místě finance, jo, aha. A těch 900 teda pak musíš zdanit na konci roku. Nebo těch 900 si prostě necháš. Onio paragraf, to vůbec nevím, co je. To je dobrý, no. Tak já bych to dělat nemohl, no, protože mě když odebereš krev, tak jsem úplně mrtvý po celý den. A myslím, že u plazmy je to možná ještě horší. Mě by to zabilo. No co? Asi přišel čas, jdem se podívat. What this game is, Kambi. Disco Elysium. Taumata is the word deriving from Greek. It means miracles. A thaumaturge, or a temperamancer, is one able to discover secrets lingering in persons or places. They recognize flaws or stigmas imprinted on the human psyche and can bring them to the surface. Are they a doctor of souls? Sounds like a psychologist. It is impossible to fully name the essence of Thaumaturge without being bored.
For years I've been seeing you in my dreams, and lately more and more. I know it's you, but I can no longer recognize your face. I don't know if I'd recognize you if I saw you. I hope your condition hasn't worsened much since you last wrote. I can hardly imagine what a nightmare you're going through. Remember, you're not alone. I'm sure our father would be happy to help, if only you asked him. I assure you that for now, I haven't said a word to him about your search or your health, just as you requested. He doesn't know your intention, and with God as my witness, he'll not find out from me. I know you think the only thing that can help you is a miracle. But such itinerant miracle workers, preachers, and folk mystics often take advantage of those in grave condition who are desperate or seeking help. I hope the man you're pursuing can actually ease your mind. But if not, remember that in the end, we will find a way to help you. Just because we can't see it now, does not mean it doesn't exist. Send word as soon as you get there. I want to know you are safe. With as much love as I have. Likia.
Could you spare a moment for me? I'd like to send a telegram.
Of course. Pardon me, sir, but... Are you feeling all right?
Yes, thank you.
You're not looking your best.
Thank you.
What's your message?
Take this down, please. Arrived. Very beautiful views. People honest at first glance. Sincerely, your barely living cripple.
I didn't mean to cause offense.
Well, then strike that, please. Take this down, please. Arrived. I think I have found him. I hope he will receive me. I will write as soon as I am able.
And payment?
On receipt.
Anything to add at the end?
Please add my love to you, my sister.
Touching. From whom?
To dobrý
My name is
stran.
Viktor Szulski. Szulski. And Victor with a W, not a V.
Interesting name. Where's this headed?
Warsaw, Russia.
And this is supposedly Georgia. Russia here and Russia there. Russia everywhere, on every map.
Maps change.
Oh, so we're in Georgia, and this is at the time of Soviet Union. So Poland is... Wait, was Poland ever Russia? I'm not actually sure.
I know. Let's get on with it.
I don't think Poland was ever a part of Soviet Union, was it? I don't think so. I don't think so either. Was Poland ever a part of Soviet Union? Never. So it was either a joke or it's like an alternate universe.
Pardon?
I was talking to myself. Which way to the village?
The coachman is picking up the mail. Maybe he'll give you a ride.
Thank you.
Loony.
So yeah, the movement is very similar to Disco Elysium, that's for sure. It's not laggy, right? Even the cutscenes weren't laggy, I think. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna read this. Like, there's gonna be a lot of reading, I gotta skip some or we're gonna play forever, man. Like... I don't think I'm gonna do the letters. Unless it's like short, not long and great. There's no one possesses human perception. You can see things that are hidden from sight. You can anticipate the enemy's action. You can follow the traces of emotions, thoughts, actions, and words, and can reach your goal easier. I'm gonna assume that's this. Wait, can I like do something here then? It looks beautiful. Yes, try. To unlucky. Augustine to have cast a show on the city of Tiflis. So we are in Georgia. Jak se těšíš na večer? Tak středně.
Hello. Are you going to the village by any chance?
Hello there. Where else? There's nowhere to go here, sir. The station, the village, and the cemetery. That's all. A horse can't go any higher.
The village is what interests me.
Well, if you've got reason to be there, climb in.
So is it just locals living in the village?
Who else would want to live in a shithole like this?
I actually meant, is there anyone visiting, a guest?
Ah, you came for some healing. Well, he's no guest here. He's been here months, my friend. The people are tormented, so he's sure got folks to heal.
Where might I find him?
I bet he's still in the tavern. He prays this time of day. Oh, he prays a heck of a lot. You getting in, or what?
Can you wait for me a minute? I want to take a look around.
Well, I'm not going to leave you now, am I?
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else.
All set?
I'd be grateful.
Always nice to have someone to shoot the breeze.
Kde jsem byl unavený, stará. Game is a bit quiet compared to you. Yeah, I actually noticed that too, but forgot because it was in cutscene and I didn't wanna skip it by accident. Let's try this.
Nothing to see around here. This is everything. Hard to get lost in this place.
Is this
Head
better?
to the tavern over there, past the little square, up the steps. They'll tell you where the preacher's at. Or this time of day, he'll be there himself.
Thank you.
The game is sexy. Huh? Protective charm made of string, sticks and feathers. Good experience for everything, so we gotta explore. Yes.
Gentlemen, is this the tavern here? Hey, Putnik. You coming from far? Indeed, I'm tired. Nice boots. Are they warm?
A proud answer. It not only draws from your flow of price level, but will also feed it even more.
Actually, I have particularly warm boots. Thanks.
And sooner or later, these might kick their arses.
Don't tempt me, Luca. Don't tempt me. Give me a sec. Got to sort out formalities with this tourist.
It's your snummy. We're the Tsar's soldiers. Those don't look like
Wait, Tsar. So this is not Soviet. Okay, past route. This is not Soviet Russia. This is before the communists. Georgia, Kiev, St. Petersburg, Alexander the Third. That's not what I want to see. I want Tsar's Russia. Jsme v Gruzii, Andy. Georgia. Russia, Poland. So they did have part of Poland, I think. I'm not actually sure. Is this part of Poland?
soldiers' faces, closer to thieves.
I don't think he'll talk to us voluntarily.
When your enemies lose all their health points, you win the fight. The enemy's health points are shown on bars below their feet, while your health points are represented by a bar at the bottom left corner of the screen. Okay. Deserter. Quick attack, planned attack. Oh! Holy one shot. He has a knife? What is this? Essential is to anticipate the enemy's actions. To find out what they are planning, unfold the action skill at the top of the screen. Each skill has its own speed. Show skills and more probably require preparation, bringing the risk of an enemy attacking first. Precision cut. Ah! 50-50. Easy.
Serves the Ruskies right. They won't report us. They'll be too embarrassed to admit some cripple got the better of them.
With the strongest cripple in town. Hell yeah. Interesting. Ogno.
Good boy.
Yendi. Ogno. Dogge. Can I climb up the ladder? I don't think I can. News from Yerevan reported a newly appointed governor general. I don't care, man. Politics are cringe.
Forgive me, sir. Is your name Grigory Efimovich?
Onyo Rasputin! It's him!
I forgive you. I'm sorry. It's just...
Blahoslaven budíš Rasputin. Ok, za první tu kameru bych měl zmenšit asi o něco. Uvidíme. Připomeň mi to při kombatu. It's Rasputin can't be. Yes.
I've been looking for you for a very long time,
And you expected his thinking simpleton, an illiterate who swindles sick people and claims he can speak to God himself. I already said I forgive you.
Yes, I've heard. Especially in Petersburg. I've also heard about the healings, even hopeless cases. Inexplicable ones.
And what do you believe in?
If you help me, I'll believe all of it. And please believe me when I say I've tried everything short of a miracle. And I know the meaning of that word. I'm a Thaumaturge.
Where are you coming from?
Jsem Polák, Andy.
I'm from Warsaw.
So, from Russia.
Poland.
From which Poland? The Russian one, the German one, or the part that belongs to Austria?
Wow. So yeah, I guess Poland was not really Poland in 20th century, can be. Feels Poland, man.
From Warsaw.
Do you have a name?
Viktor Szulski.
On my path, I've already come across people who've lied to me about their problems. and then gone around calling me a charlatan. After them, others arrived, with pitchforks and torches, and I had to endure insults and spit in my face, or flee for my life. And now you say you're a wizard from an imaginary country that no one has seen on a map in over 100 years. Forgive my amusement. I haven't had my first coffee yet.
I forgive you, and I'm still asking for help.
Prove you're a Thaumaturge, and I'll hear what you have to say.
What would you like me to do, sir?
I've met a few of your kind, so I know what you're capable of. Find something in this tavern that belongs to me, and tell me something only I could know.
First, I need to have something personal that belongs to you to learn your trace. It's a sort of pattern I'll use to recognize the other objects.
Smell this.
Prayer beads. Time one. Prayer beads with 30 woolen notes. The zeal gushing from... yes, come with. Coco. Husband has a magnetic zeal and passion. He is a man with an attractive personality, strong and fierce. I am kinda in love, I'm not gonna lie. Who is easy to follow, one just has to be careful not to get burned by the flame of his order.
Have you figured anything out yet?
I'll return to you in a moment.
I can hardly wait.
Observations are information that you acquire by interacting with people and items. Observations make up conclusions, a valuable source of knowledge about the world and the events that can help in different situations. Emotion possesses perception, which allows item to read other people's emotions and actions. Two of the heart, deed, word, and mind dimensions sufficiently. Since you find a trace of soul's personality, takes one of three forms. Unknown, you see it for the first time. Familiar, you've seen it before, but you're not certain. Certainly not exactly who left it. Traces are only revealed once you pass the test of perception on the item. I mean, okay. This will be hard to get used to. I do this. Ward 1, dirty ball, trace unknown, dimension force too low, ward. I think my dimensions are too low, Calvi. How's your dimensions doing? Rasputin, Rasputin, tarararira, tararare.
Who would have thought there were such layers of passion within it?
An honored prayer book containing prayers for the Russian Orthodox Rite. It vibrates with the languishing moan of delight. The touch of silk, the scent of curdled powder, but that which is soft and warm is also pierced by the thorns of impeding separation and longing. Dimension force too low, deed. Trace certain Rasputin. Draw a conclusion. Who would have thought that the priest had such passion? Surprisingly, the mask of a hero consists an outstanding lover, irresistible to women's hearts and bodies. Perhaps this is one of his healing methods. I mean, yeah, we knew that before we did this. Because it's just Rasputin. There's one more thing. Haircloth. I think that's it.
What have you learned, wizard?
Well, you're a zealous man. It permeates every level of your personality, your faith, your abilities.
Not such an impressive discovery.
I haven't finished yet. In Petersburg, you left behind a very devoted and very young lady-in-waiting.
At least one, my friend. Have a seat.
Rasputin will remember this. Jo, jen mám dobře tu kameru.
Tell me again, why were you looking for me?
I can't help but ask you about that young lady from Petersburg.
Careful, I'm starting to like you. But not enough to tell you about Petersburg. How do you think I might help you?
A few years ago, I attempted to catch a wild saluter, and that ended with me losing contact with my first saluter. That means I can't develop my abilities. I know that my Uber is there. Sometimes he shows himself, but I can't feel
No
the energy.
upír jendy.
Generally speaking, I'm losing it more and more each day. If it disappears, my mind, I'll lose my sense of reality. I'll fall into madness.
I don't know if I can help you.
I don't have much dignity left. I'm prepared to beg for your help.
That won't be necessary, Victor. I meant I don't know if I'm able to help you. My gift is something I've received from God. Some I've helped, others I can't say. And I've never treated a Thaumaturge.
Maybe just do the same with me as with the others.
We can try. Focus on
Omlouvám se.
my voice. You are safe. As long as you can hear my voice, you are safe. Let me gaze into your mind. Let me see through your eyes. Let me...
Where am I? Rasputin. There's no one in here. I need to get out of here. What is this sound? Shackles?
You're blind. You've never grasped the science of spotting the perfectly obvious. Can you still not see?
What do I supposedly not see?
Flaw clouds your vision. It always has. Pride. Your damned pride and sense of superiority.
I must have gotten that from you, Father.
You'll lose, idiot. You always do. You're even losing against yourself. You can't see, but can you at least hear? You're weak, stupid, and blind. Do you hear me? Do you? Do you?
I can see, Father. Clearly.
Will you be lying there much longer? I wanted to sweep.
Jsme v Gruzii, jendy. To je na hranicích s Tureckem a
In the cemetery,
Arménií.
chasing away evil spirits
Takže
and
ne
keeping people
černá,
quiet.
ale hnědá.
You all right?
Yes, yes. Absolutely.
I wanted to sweep.
I'm just heading out.
House cleaning.
It's so good to see you again. And something else. I saw him clear as day. It wasn't a vision. It was a salutar.
Máme kamaráda,
Now
Andy.
I'm backed. A wild one. And if so, that means there's someone in the village with a flaw that's attracting it.
You talking to me?
I was praying.
I wanted to sweep.
House cleaning. Find the person with the flaw that the wild saluter is seeking. Oh, I'm so confused. Multiple objectives. Because have multiple objectives, freely switch to the one you'd like to track after the very well path. Tak se ti líbí louskání prstů, Andy. Louskáček. Mě taky. Inventory. Another inventory. Thaumaturge points. Oh my god, man, I don't know. Gamble! We're in. Alright, let's... Restores your focus state. Is focused by one addition if the enemy is in the suffering state. Interrupting the enemy's planned actions. Oop here. Hey, whoa. Skill upgrades. Flaw.
I felt something.
They'll all gawk, but without lifting a finger. Just, Vesna will bring it, Vesna will help. But if Vesna needs help with something, there's nobody to be found. That's not yours, don't touch. All these newcomers causing more problems.
Okay, we got an apple. Fuck, and they máme apple. Ale že si tam se mi nelíbí. Jindy nebylo.
Excuse me. I need to get to the local cemetery. Could you give me a lift?
I've only just come back from the post office this morning. I'm not getting the horse going again. Back to the cemetery. It's not like anyone there is going to run away. And look, my horse is more dead than alive.
I'll be right back.
OK, potřebujeme na něj nějaký info. Manipulation. Let's figure out his secret. It's a shovel. The coachman is direct to wipe the sweat from the rock creaked with the odor of fatigue and to free the wheels from the soft soil, made the spine crack like a fishbone, and the muscles burn with fire. No one would help, such was his joke, such was his fate. Coachman is tired and weary. He's worked hard at unloading the wagon alone, and all the dreams of his moment of rest can relieve his suffering.
I'm not going anywhere.
Maybe you'll change your mind and drop me off at the cemetery after all.
Well, on the other hand, this place isn't much more exciting than the cemetery, and I meant to take the horse out for a ride, so get on.
Žádné upalování, jen dělal jsem Thaumaturge. Já myslím, že tohle praktikuje i Simonky máma.
Damn it.
You're alive. Does that mean I helped, Thaumaturge?
I don't have enough words to thank you for what you've done for me. I haven't felt this way in years.
I'm glad I could help.
When I heard you were at the cemetery, I was sure I'd see you resurrecting the dead.
Not yet. Today I'm just praying for rest for Vasily's soul. The whole village is suffering after his loss. He was the elder here.
He cursed this place. Since he died, darkness and misfortune have hung over the village.
You see? To them, every harm comes down to witchcraft. They believe that after Vasily's passing, the village was possessed by some monster that howls at night or some other Yafits.
What changed in the village after the elder died?
It's all dreadful, sir. Everything's gone topsy-turvy. When folks get to arguing now, they're so hot-headed, before you know it, they're at one another's throats. Ladies have no patience for kids, nor lads for ladies, nor neighbors for neighbors. Any word might seem offensive and like an insult waiting to happen. Then you've got to fight.
Tragedies such as Vasily's death leave their mark on everyone. It takes time to come to terms with something like this. That doesn't mean this place is possessed by dark forces.
How did this elder die?
There was a fire, sir. Flames shooting sky high, and him burning, swearing, speaking curses. And the curse stuck. Those ruins seem a profaned place now. A wicked spirit has taken over the blighted land.
Don't encourage her. Once she gets going, it can't be stopped.
This could also be the work of a Salita.
What do you mean?
As you were healing me, I had a dream, a vision. But on the borderline of sleep and wakefulness, I thought I saw a Salutor. That's what might be influencing the villagers in Wailing at night.
They're good people, but none too bright, Victor. I'm afraid they might be talking about a train.
The wise woman was saying the evil spirit is a book of hatch.
Does the creature hunting you rattle chains, slither around, and have a mouth full of giant fangs?
A book of hatch.
Where did this elder live?
I'll show you. Let's allow Vasily's soul to rest for today. Amen.
Loading screens are so short that you always miss the message. Sad guy.
I felt something. Damn it.
God damn it, I need D1, man.
Can you feel it? It's the smell of mystery. A horrible death.
Bukavač. Rasputin. Nemáš ráda louskání prstů, jo?
True fear.
Vesna. Oh, we got Thaumaturge point. Alright, let's get the deed. Já to taky neumím a taky jsem to vždycky chtěl umět.
So much suffering. This house was always full of fear, and its owner was still alive when the house caught fire. Someone wanted to kill him. The fire only covered up the crime. The murder gave birth to the flaw that you attached to, didn't it? I'll find you when I track down the murderer. I know who owns this doll. Maybe I should give them back to her. She ought to know more about what happened here.
Victor! I hope you've got what you want now, Thaumaturge. Because I think it's time to get out of here.
Oh, yeah.
Why the hurry, Father?
The White
We're the
Army.
Tsar's men. How about the donation for the Tsar's army?
There are no Russian outposts here.
I think this is the guy with the nice boots.
You're the guy who trashed our comrades?
This doesn't look like a fair fight.
That's why we're giving you a chance. Make a donation and we'll disperse in peace.
I didn't say the advantage was on your side.
GG. It's time to fight. Strong attacks on Fox and advantage strong against enemy must take away all of their focus causing them to enter the breakdown state. Reduces focus. Focus of 1. Au! Máš přesně webku nad HP, nice.
Are you alright, sir?
Me? Yes, but can these salutors also help you in a fight? Can you manipulate people and cast these demons into their minds?
Generally speaking, yes. Are you sure you're alright, sir?
Call me Grigori.
Let's head back. I have to visit someone in the village who can tell me more about what happened here.
I mean, it's interesting. Is there like a difficulty setting? Because I didn't see it. I think there is no difficulty. Oh. Okay. We're going to challenge now. Alright, we're upping the difficulty, boys. We're playing hardcore now. Hey, can't be. You go and get shot by sniper 5 fucking times before you die, okay? You go do that. I saw it. Classic can't be. Louskejsi jendy louskejsi. Oňo, jendy louskáček. Loop. Loop jendy. Loop. 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 Do you like this sound, Cambi? And second question, can you make this sound? It's finger sound. I could never do that.
Sensing.
Dead goose. Salt on the doorstep.
Over my dead body. I reject this verdict.
Well, I expected as much, and he wanted to come see you himself. He was first to judge.
I said what I said, and I won't change my mind. Go away. You're attracting gawkers.
Not gawkers. A witness. And let him listen. He'll see it fairly. Sir, this liar and thief here stole a memento of my mother. And this witch says I'm supposed to hand my goose over to him too?
Because you strangled mine. And what do I care about some trinkets your mother left you?
Because we already know you strangled the goose, but you still haven't proved that Bogdan stole your pendant.
Where is the justice here?
That goes lies between the quarreling peasants, the obvious bone of conviction here. If the wise woman is to settle a dispute, she'd better do it quickly. I will come to fisticuffs in a moment. It seems that the neighbor quarreled over a goose and an act of revenge, a classic of the genre.
Why don't you relax and listen to the words of a wise woman?
Well, all in all, it's... I'm sorry, Bogdan.
Come inside and tell me what you're doing here.
Ajajaj, Andy. Ona ví, že jsme upil.
What do we have here?
Nevím, jdeme šmejděníčko šmejdění.
What do we have here? The villagers seem to have a certain respect for you, ma'am, so I wanted to ask your help with something.
I'm not getting any younger, boy. Talk before I drop dead.
And that tragedy at the Elder's farm, did it affect people badly?
Some less, others more. He was like an icon to some folk here.
But I found out he could be heavy-handed.
He was a drinker and a beater. So, some folk here don't miss him one bit. Have you got many more nosy questions?
Okay, so Vesna asked her...
Well then, I hope you'll still be alive when I
And
get
she's
back.
the one who killed him, most likely. Because she's an old woman and she wants peace in the village. And he was a home abuser, so she killed him. Make it look like an accident. Probably, we don't have enough proof yet, but that's probably what happened. So let's just look around a little bit more
Am I sensing?
before we make a conclusion. Okay. Damage X shaft. Also become moldy from the. It carries the memorable spirit of the one who wielded it on by choice. Tons of bitter words, but the other won't take those petals. They betray a love for someone who's not afraid of thorns, or it is difficult and knocks from balance. Luca. In this house there is a married couple who do not mince their words. They argue violently, loudly, until they are out of breath, but they persist together despite everything. Okay. Hey, Upir.
Now I know that woman's trace. Vesna and her husband both left traces of themselves at the Vasilis' burned out farmstead. Lucas sincerely loves his wife. You think he loves her strongly enough to kill for her?
A nejlepší parťák. Kam se hrabe Pikachu, Andy? Ty bys nechtěl takovýho parťák.
I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over.
Please open the door. I'd like to have a chat about your husband.
You'd better not be here when he gets back. He's not as talkative or polite as I am.
This is not the first time Vesna has threatened someone with her husband. Luca must not have the best reputation in the village. Residents see Luca as a sullen churl and a recluse. However, he seems to have a soft spot. Luca was in Vasily's house on the night the murder and fire took place.
I know you're scared, but please, just open the door a crack and let me ask one quick question.
What do you want?
I think I've got something of yours. I found it by your father's burned-out farmhouse. You've imprinted your fear onto it. I know because I'm a Thaumaturge. I want to help.
What do you want to know?
Where can I find your husband?
In the clearing by the forest. He's chopping wood with the others.
Thank you.
Get that thing out of here.
You've been going in so many circles, your head will spin.
A lot of people benefit from your wisdom. They're superstitious and timid, as far as I've been able to figure out. Easy to control, right?
Pot calling kettle. That, my boy, that you can ask that charlatan with fancy dress and beard. Who takes advantage of who here? Bah! The people here are believers, of course. But the spirit in the village is real too.
Kdo má nejvíc zkušeností?
Is this spirit you're talking about, not a person?
I heard it howling. That's nothing human. One evil spirit here persecutes people, and you can hear it now and then, sometimes. Tragedies attract it, and impure thoughts.
Jako upřímně v té době to bylo logičtější, protože prostě, když máš mladí lidi, tak mají ambice, že jo, chamtivost, chtějí to, co nejvíc nahrabat, co nejvíc získat, sláva, peníze a tak, tudíž jsou víc inklinovaný do války, násilí, znásilňování a tedy, a pak máš starýho člověka, který ví, že prostě umře do pár let. A jediný, co ten člověk chce, je mír. Takže logicky stařešina prostě bude vládnout vesnici. I was explaining to Yandy why an old person should be in charge of a village compared to a young one.
Here, call it a Bukovac.
But other places probably call it other things.
An evil spirit's an evil spirit. It torments people and turns their weaknesses against them.
And what if I told you I could get rid of it?
I'd say I'll believe it when I see it. And I'd ask, how else can I help you?
You cursed him, didn't you? Vesna's father. You put some hex on him, right?
A spell. I help people, yes. Vesna had a problem with her father, and believes in curses, spells, and hexes. Is that all? Because, like I said, I don't want to waste time and die here gabbing with you.
Vasily had the dark side. A man who was a rock for the entire village became an abuser at home. He tortured Vesna for many years, turning her life into a nightmare. Vasily's death has left its mark on the entire village. People became violent, full of aggression, still full of terrible memories of the fire. On top of that, apparently the elder was not a crystalline figure, and someone in the village holds a deep grudge against him. I need to look into this.
Vesna came here for help, didn't she? Vasily drank and beat her, and no one did anything about it. So you put that curse of yours on him.
I even went to talk to him. How did you know that?
I am a Thaumaturge.
You people's magic. That's something I've got no faith in.
Go on.
For me giving Vasily a piece of my mind, he took it out on Vesna.
And then her husband walked in and killed Vasily, and he's the one my salutor latched onto.
As for the second thing, could be. But it wasn't Luka that killed Vasily. It was Vesna.
Are you sure?
I was there. And until now, only 2 people knew what happened there. Vesna and me.
Don't be scared. I'll do my best to help you.
Then I think we have to talk to Vesna.
It was Vesna who murdered her father. She did it in a fit of passion. Her husband had nothing to do with the elder's death. I didn't talk to Luka. I kinda wanna do that. I mean, this is a deserved death, right? We're not gonna, like, charge her with it. I am a big fan of a parent murder. I know how it sounds in Minecraft, of course. Meaning that when a parent is abusive, I do believe the child has a fucking full right to defend itself any way possible. That's what I believe in. Again.
This time it's a matter of life and death.
How is your search going?
Almost finished. I know who's attracting the Bukavach.
Can you reveal that secret?
It's Vesna.
Do you still want to catch that salutor?
Yes, absolutely.
Despite the risk?
I hope I can persuade you to come with me.
That's an enormous favor you're asking me. I hope you'll be able to return it.
I give my word.
Not much to think about here. If we can help Vesna, then get this nag quick to clearing like Mr. Shulsky asks.
That is not what I wanted to do. Comfort Vesna. Here we go, Andy. It's time to cast the demon out.
Vesna, child. We have to talk.
I'm not here to fight.
You shouldn't have threatened my wife.
I know what you did.
You don't know what you're saying.
On the contrary, she's the one who brought the Bukavach here. She killed Vasily. When the wise woman's spell didn't have an effect, you decided to finish him off yourself, didn't you? You're the one who killed your father.
And I'd do it again if I could. Get out of here!
Here you are, Bukavach. Vesna's flaw is mine, and you're mine.
That is bigger than I thought it would be. The defeat of Outsider must get rid of the shadows that protect him. Vanquishing the shadows will weaken him, but the weaker he is, the more fiercely he will fight back. The bard tells you where the Outsider sends more enemies against you. Bukavach cause you to enter suffering state. State can have an being a potentially deadly effect. Read the description carefully, you don't get caught off guard. Receive 3 to 4 damage at the end of every round. The effect affects times 4. You fucking kidding me? Ooh. Ow, Yendi. Bro, I'm dying. I'm literally dead. What do I do with this? Ow! Oh, remove all negative states from you. To jsem si ani nevšiml, že mám tenhle skill. OK, tak to vysvětluje mnohý, no. No, já jsem si nevšiml toho skillu Yendy. Ty ptáčku bláznivá. To dáme. Bitch. Ok, teď už to musíme udělat. Jo. What the fuck? Oh my god. Holy shit.
You lose. You're going crazy again, you blind fool.
A little faith, Thaumaturge. Focus on what's true. My voice is true. I am the truth, you see. Look.
You defeat Bukawaj, the D-Dimension Saluter, but you cannot tame him on your own. Rasputin comes to your help. The untamed Saluter won't obey your orders, stop you from developing, and weakens your perception. Fortunately, Rasputin suited his anger, you achieved the unachievable.
Unbelievable.
How do you feel? Are you alright?
Well, I don't think I'm hallucinating, but that means I'm currently facing a crowd of furious lumberjacks with axes, so I'd say I've been better.
What? What? I'm telling the truth. I do it again. None of you understand anything. It's because of this magician. It's his fault.
The magician didn't kill Vasily. He didn't bring the evil here. You're a witch! To the stake with her! To the stake!
Then kill me too. I was there. I saw everything. Vasily, Bach. You're big men now. But when he was beating Vesna for years, no one lifted a finger. Bah. Now you're all so brave against her. Go home, pray better, and leave her alone.
I guess we won, Andy. Nikdo nebyl upálen. Škoda, co?
Excuse me, sir. Do you happen to know when the train arrives? The postmaster said it's usually no more than an hour late, so it should be here any moment. I got a tougher question for you.
Čau, Dargy.
Will this train get me close to Albuquerque?
I'm afraid that's a notion away.
Albuquerque v Americe.
Better ways to go.
Thank you. Ever since I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque, I can't get my bearings. The things I've seen, sir. Places I've been. I just can't get to Albuquerque.
How do you get from Albuquerque to Georgia, man? The fuck, Gabi? You must have taken a very wrong turn. How does that even happen?
I wanted to send 2 telegrams, one to Warsaw and one to Paris.
Mr. Shulsky, I was meant to send for you when the driver came to get the mail.
Dobrý.
My condolences about your father.
Well, Stanislav is dead.
Do you still want to send something?
Did you come to say goodbye to me?
More like to share my fear. Your condition yesterday, after the fight with that Bukovac, it troubled me. I don't think my treatments are having a long-lasting effect. And you don't look the best. Do you feel all right?
I've just heard that my father is dead.
My condolences.
After your treatment, when I was hallucinating, I saw him. I heard his voice for the first time in years. I'm sure it was him. A strange feeling.
Maybe he came to say goodbye. Maybe it was his last chance to speak to you. A prophecy.
I hope not.
What do you intend to do now?
I have to bury my father in Warsaw. What about you?
Thanks to you, I don't think I have anything else to do here. I had a little time to think about what I saw in your mind. Tell me, Victor, have you ever seen a human skull cracked open on the cobblestones?
I haven't.
I have. The skull of Franz Ferdinand himself, with his brain spilling out onto the sidewalk. I also...
Now we can finally get the date. Franz Ferdinand. Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria. Yeah. 1914 is when he died, so we're in the first half of the 20th century. We are before the Second World War. And when was the... what was it called? Russian Civil War? Jsi takový mrtěch, který mohl bych mít pár otázek, povídej. Russian Civil War, I think that's what it is, right? Yes, 1917 to 1923. So we're in like 1910s and 1920s.
saw the white steps in Odessa running with blood. A battlefield blanketed in lethal fog, with faceless beings emerging from it. This hasn't happened yet, but I saw it as clearly as I see you now. Thanks to you, I know that I can stop it. I know that I am part of history, and I can change it. Even at the cost of scorn, contempt, or my life. You promised me a favor, so Warsaw sounds perfect.
Jo, Rasputin je teď můj přítel Andy a jedeme do země bílých. Do bílého Polska. Což je pravděpodobně ten nejhorší stát, kde být před druhou světovou válkou. Pardon, první vlastně. Mě zajímá, s čím na mě přijde Dark Games. Ale ano, Dark Games je z těch nejchytřejších lidí, co potkáš. A neboj, pokud to bude nějaký téma, ve kterém se nevyznám, tak ti řeknu, že se v tom nevyznám. Ty krávo, to je článek, tak jdem na to. Jsem člověk, který mu život dává celkem záhur, ale to je fuk. Hrozně rád pomáhám ostatním lidem a když vidím, co se děje poslední dobou, kolik mladých lidí nebo lidí v mém věku utíká před problémy, páchají, nechci to psát kvůli pravidlům Twitche, utíká před problémy, páchají, nechci to psát. Přemýšlel jsem, jak jim pomoct, jenže když si otevřu centrum, je to k ničemu, tiché mraky a dost často zejí prázdnotou. Nevím teď konkrétně, k čemu se vyjadruješ, můžeš mi to přiblížit, myslíš jako feťáky? No, feťáci jsou drsný slovo, drogový uživatelé. Asi to slovo, myslíš psychický problémy? Okay, co je přesně tvoje otázka? Tvoje otázka je, jak pomoct? Nebo jak pomoct sobě, jak pomoct ostatním? Moc psychickými problémy ostatním. To je hodně těžký téma. To je hodně těžký téma, protože psychické problémy jsou extrémně individuální. Za prvý příčiny strašný hafo a za druhý způsob, jakým to léčit, je strašný hafo. Já osobně kdybych chtěl pomáhat, tak bych pravděpodobně pomáhal v nějakým třeba centrum pro bezdomovce a tak. No. Pomáhání s přidělením obědů a takové věci. Jestli chceš pomoct někomu specifickému, tak to sám moc neuděláš. Opravdu tam je potřeba prostě to léčení. Potřebuješ tu psychiatrickou pomoc. Minimálně. Který potřebují psychologickou pomoc. Takže tam je asi nejlepší se toho člověka snažit přesvědčit, aby do té pomoci šel. Sám od sebe tomu nepomůžeš. No, můžeš vystudovat psychologa, jestli jim chceš pomáhat sám. Ale jestli tohle není v plánu, tak hod musíš těm lidem prostě říct, ať tu pomoc vyhledají. Z tohohle zisk mít nikdy nebudeš. Většinou je zisk z ubližování lidem, tak funguje kapitalismus. Čím víc lidem ublížíš, tím větší máš zisk. Čím víc lidem pomůžeš, tím menší máš zisk. To je bohužel jak kapitalismus je nastavený. Já osobně, kdybych chtěl pomáhat, a pravděpodobně bych to možná i dělal, kdybych nebyl takový antisociální, poloautistický pepek, který neumí komunikovat s lidma, tak bych chodil do nějakých kuchyň pro bezdomovce a takový. Pro sociálně slabší. Jako konec konců všichni tyhle lidi trpí psychickýma problémama, proto žijou jak žijou. Nebo aspoň drtivá většina. A když chceš pomoct někomu specifickému, tak mu prostě musíš navíst, aby vyhledal odbornou pomoc. Ideálně tím způsobem, že mu řekneš, že na tom není nic špatného. Takže tak, no. Snad ti to elfu.
Warszawa! Warsaw! Warsaw! Last stop, Warsaw. Time to wake up.
It's clouding over.
The weather is like my mood.
To ti neporadím, já jsem to nikdy nestudoval, takže absolutně netuším. Absolutně netuším, jak s tím, jako já můžu ti říct, jak je nejlepší způsob, jak to zlepšit. Jako ono záleží strašně na tom stádiu, ve kterém psychickém stádiu seš. Jestli seš úplně na dně, tak to bez prášku prostě nezvládneš. To je realita. Tam prostě potřebuješ ty prášky, aby tě uklidnily natolik, abys byl schopný uvažovat racionálně. Nicméně to nejlepší, co můžeš sám od sebe udělat, je za prvý žít podle nějakého svého morálního kodexu, to je opět individuální, každý má morální kodex nějaký jiný. Koko. A za druhý sebezlepšování a tím pádem i zvyšování svýho sebevědomí. Tudíž mě extrémně pomohlo, že jsem začal dělat Duolingo německý. Naučil jsem se trochu německy, pak jsem začal dělat Azure. Naučil jsem se něco o IT, administrativě, pak jsem začal dělat pro dětka, pak jsem si zlepšil dietu, začal jsem mít konečně vajíčka, pak jsem začal posilovat, zvedat činky a nic z toho není nějak extrémní, jo. Všechno to jsou takový, jako může to být třeba klidně jenom hodina denně. Ale jde o to prostě něco zlepšit. Tím získáš strašný sebevědomí, získáš tím lepší mínění sama o sobě a to ti zlepší tu psychickou pohodu, kterou potřebuješ. Jenže tohle je takový, no, za A je šíleně těžký začít a za druhé je šíleně těžký vydržet třeba první 2 týdny. No. A tam opravdu jako záleží za A, jak je na tom člověk psychicky v tu chvíli, že jo. Jestli už je úplně na dně, tak to prostě nezvládne sám od sebe, bude potřebovat ty prášky. Za druhý ten člověk může mít docela dost nízkou vůli. Tam je to taky složitý. Takže těch faktorů je strašně moc. Ne? Tak ono to nutně nemusí být užitečný. No. Nemusí. Může to být prostě jenom hobby, který nemá vůbec s tvým životem nic společného. To by něco, co tě do nějaký míry baví. No. To má dost možná pravdu.
Aside from the circumstances of the funeral bringing you back, you hadn't thought of ever returning here?
The only person I consider close is my sister, but Vasovians? Let's see. Workers are striking. They want to take advantage of the Tsar's visit to Osse. The protests are being violently suppressed. Last week, around a dozen people were killed. Polish Socialist Party militants attacked a train. They stole money, bonds, and explosive materials. They're also suspected of robbing a transport of Dutch pomade. The socialists in Warsaw must look pretty sharp then. Further along, we've got murders, muggings, and poverty.
The newspapers feed on sensation. Remember that in darkness, even a small spark can be seen clearly. Even I can feel hope from all the people riding with us. Can't you?
Even without my powers, I can tell that hope is bringing people here from all 3 petitions. Miners, steelworkers, governors, maids, speculators, thieves. I've forgotten to read a few of our fellow passengers' possessions, and I know that hope can have many faces.
Tak já ti můžu říct, z osobní zkušenosti jsem se snažil pomáhat lidem s mentálními problémy, jako individuálně. A ten důvod, proč to úplně nedoporučuju, je, protože moje výsledky jsou dost minimální. Jako pomohl jsem, ale byly to taky marginální změny. Nemyslím si, že jsem udělal výrazný výsledek v životě. V jejich životě. Tomu, komu jsem pomohl nejvíc, byl člověk, který psychické problémy neměl. Těm se pomáhá mnohem jednoduše. Když jde o člověka s psychickými problémy, tak je strašně těžký pomoct. Tam prostě, nevěřím, že to jde bez té profesionální pomoci. Možná v situaci, kdy je to nějaká životní láska, tak tam věřím, že můžeš udělat marginální rozdíl. Teda ne marginální. Realistický rozdíl. No v životě přátel a tak bez odborný pomoci si to neumím představit.
Their knowledge with me.
There's a terrified woman riding with us. She's either running away or in hiding. I think that gentleman is smuggling something, because excitement is all mixed up with guilt inside him. And this dandy, he's going whoring.
If there's something I've learned in life, Victor, it's never to neglect the horse.
Warsaw, end of the line. Welcome to Warsaw.
I think the time's come to ask where you plan to stay.
I'll let you know when I come up with something.
Alright. We're in Warsaw. Oh, 1905. Holy shit.
When people unite, empires fall.
Welcome to Warsaw, Kambi. It's so close to you, Kambi. We can go visit you in Hamburg. Oh wait, Hamburg will come here actually. Awkward. Máš ráda vlaková nádraží, Andy? Kambi přijde na návštěvu do Varšavy. Povraždit pár milionů lidí. Yeah, oh no, the 11-hour workdays are killing us. Let's follow the example of the workers in German and English factories and fight to reduce them to 9 working hours. Join the strike. V té době byly 11hodinový šifty. Pojďme se inspirovat Němci. Ty vole, menu. Boršť. Ovocná polévka, kachna v žele, krocan, salát Cezar, okurkový salát, kompot, ty vole, krém with chocolate, Pierce la Otero, mocha black coffee. No to je paráda, to jmenuje Andy. Malý Kambi si jde pro Poláky. To nebudu číst. Jsou expandy. O, cítím level up, je to tady. Wanted. Blonde blue face round. Shiv gang. Malé Polsko. O, teprve začíná hra, Andy. To je dobrý, ne? No vlastně my jsme v této době ještě Rakousko-Uhersko, jen my ještě Československo ještě neexistuje.
The circus has come to town.
These are troubled times. Brothers turn against brothers. Russia has had enough bloodshed. The violence must stop.
Wait, that's the Tsar!
Nationalists attempt to divide Russia and her subject nations, to dent the sword that smote the enemy at Grunwald. This demands my decisive action. Thus, by my grace, I hereby appoint as Governor General of Warsaw Georgi Antonovich Skowon.
To je ruský král jendy.
Not a popular guy, I presume.
I see you ain't from here. That swine keeps a photo album of all the folks he's had shot at the Citadel.
Before and after execution.
Warsaw! The time for leniency and indulgence is over. From the moment this office is bestowed on me, no forces hostile to the subjects of Greater Russia will have any further right to exist. None! Whether it be brutal socialist subversives.
Like, this is incredible. Like, now I never even realized it, but at this time, Kambi, the West was the one asking for smaller workloads, and the East, Russia, was asking for nationalistic higher workloads. And then after the Second World War, it was the exact way around. Because the communists took over the Tsar's nationalists, and the fascists in the West took over the socialists. That's incredible.
Communists, Jews, or other satanic provocators.
He sure knows how to unite a crowd.
Pardon me, are you Polish?
Jako v téhle době jendy Rusko byli nacisti a Německo byli socialisti. Tudíž Němci v tenhle roce chránili Židy v uvozovkách a Rusové je chtěli zabít. A v druhé světové válce je to přesně naopak. Úplně se to přesně prohodil. Protože komunisti svrhli nacistického cara a začal Sovětsko a v Německu Hitler svrhl socialismus a začal fašismus. Úplně se to prohodilo. To je strašný bizár.
Yes, I feel Polish. My name's Victor.
Wanda.
This is Russia here. Like it or not. Warszawa. Время террора закончилось.
Иди нахуй!
My first decision as Governor General of Warsaw. Arrestovать.
Great heroes in their sense of timing. Of course, now they're the first ones in the fight.
Samoobladanie, Polyaki. We won that rebel. The Loudmouth.
Damn.
What happened?
Be a gentleman. Please kneel and tie my shoe.
I didn't dare suggest it myself.
Can I ask you a tiny favor? The Russians can't find out about this. The military is just looking for an excuse to suppress the crowd, and these workers are dreaming of thrashing a Russian gendarme.
Either one of you confesses to disturbing the peace, or всех забирай. We'll take you all in.
You can't handle all of us.
Can you get us out of here?
I think I'm open to any kind of suggestion.
With a book like that, I'd find out what would convince one of these bastards to let us go. Or I'd take on that self-appointed leader of the proletariat.
Interesting strategy. Who are you, really?
A damsel in distress.
Those don't usually hide ammunition in their stockings.
Can I explain it to you another time?
For instance, I could disclose to a soldier that you came here with ammunition under your skirt.
Maybe we should see who they believe. A respected lady of Warsaw, or a common magician who just 100 years ago would have been burned at the stake.
Well, since you asked so nicely, I'm going to take a look around. Pardon me, gentlemen.
The crowd has received the order. For now, zero response.
We'll give them a moment to arrest them all, book them, interrogate them. Gospodi will be home in November.
Gentlemen, please forgive me. Maybe there's a faster way to get this situation resolved.
Back off, Polyak, or we'll start shooting. Paniatno, skrom. Dawaj.
I just realized, Cambi, that at 1904, Russians were the Nazis once and Germans were the socialists. And then it all switched in Second World War, where Hitler took down the socialists and became Nazi Germany. Communists, with Lenin and Stalin, took down the Nazis and became communists. So Russia is actually persecuting Jews right now, while Germany is protecting them. And then in 20, 30 years it completely switches the other way around. How ridiculous is that?
Do you think it's a good idea to stir people up and send them to face bullets and bayonets?
What do you want then? My whole life on my knees? Kissing Ruski's ass?
Do you realize blood is about to be spilled? And that it might be mine?
Fuck off!
The surgeon wants to call it a day and go home as fast as possible, man, and tells a lot of more than he'd rather. Okay. Oh no! Our new pet can't be Pikachu. Pikachu.
What I tell you we're going to shoot? Достаточно. Should we go in and capture the worker who's mouthing off and let the rest go?
Da, Sergeant. We can use anyone as an example.
Шагом марш!
Goodbye.
You're welcome.
I wanted to thank you at our next meeting. We could use someone like you.
We? Meaning the people you were carrying ammunition for and who got you Dutch pomade for your hair.
You haven't just got pretty eyes, you know how to use them. Maybe you'll find time one day for some jam donuts at Burke Rotblitz's?
The woman I met her in the netting meat. Okay. Je čas luskat si prsty, Andy. Lusky, lusk. Warsaw. No children. Mně by se Šolitýrovi líbil. Aha. No, tak to mě mrzí, grankáči. Wait. To father. Father! No. Saved, Andy, saved.
Excuse me, may I? I need to get to a funeral.
He's a tempermancer. Don't let him through.
Good manners are a waste of time.
Get that heretic with fire and sword.
Furt ukřižování. To jsi nečekal, buřtíku, co? Damage! Rozsekej ho, Pikachu. Enemies can have traits that make them immune to your attacks, and the different dimensions they can be disabled. Then a state with a saluter that belongs to the same dimension as the trait. How do I find out the trait? Attack with appear to disable. Jesus.
That was so enchanting. Spectacular. You with a scowl and a puffed out chest, and them dropping like flies in the blink of an eye? Collapsing on their own, becoming delirious? Extraordinary. Konstancja Szabłowska, the Warsaw Courier. Would you care to give me an interview?
Thank you, but I'm already late.
No jako musím říct jen, že je to zajímavá hra, jako baví mě to, no. To velice originální. Je to takový trošičku jinak udělaný Disco Elysium, který mě neskutečně bavilo, jak jistě víš. Ten kombat tomu určitě přidává. Líbí se mi, že je to z nějaký reálný historický doby, není to vymyšlený. Jo, no, ta hudba je dobrá, ale nic tak dobrý jako disco, tam to určitě ztrácí, ale grafika je krásná. Cítím se jak malý Polák. Předtím, než přijde Hitler.
I'm sure you don't remember me. My name's Hayat, Mordecai Hayat. I wanted to offer my condolences.
Hej, to je Žid.
Thank you.
A je kábí, a je.
Took nitroglycerin for his heart, but how did he pass away? Was that his cause of death? His heart?
Why are you so interested in my father's cause of death?
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have. I'm sorry. I'll leave you alone. I'm sure you want to bid farewell to your father.
I knew you'd turn up.
I wouldn't miss this for the world.
Stasha loved you in his own way. You look well. Lygia said you found some quack healer.
Yes, thank you.
You don't recognize me, do you? But do you remember who taught you how to shoot starlings?
Uncle Voronian, I'm sorry.
Don't worry, I probably wouldn't recognize myself anymore. Go look in on your sister. She's worried. We'll talk at home.
Sister?
Victor.
To
I'm
si
so
ty,
glad.
Lucka.
I wasn't sure if my telegram had reached you.
I'm glad to. How are you holding up?
All this caught me off guard, but for now I don't have time to think things through calmly.
Have you written to Mother?
Yes, but what can you expect? You know what Nadia is like. It was never her style to show up for family events like this. It's getting late. Got the reading of Papa's will ahead of us at home. And I'll leave you two alone. I suppose you've got your own matters to clear up.
Fine, let's get this over with. So, it was me who got it right in the end. Back then, on the train platform, was the last time we saw one another. 15 years ago. After brief suffering, fell asleep in the Lord. Brief? I hope not. Did you write this yourself? A tyrant, bigot, and liar, mistakenly absolved, died after suffering all too briefly. That's better. Definitely closer to the truth. The day you died, you visited me in my dreams. I was a child when you hounded me out of here, and I remember you as you were back then. But in my dream you looked older. You gave me hell as usual. You didn't believe I'd succeed. You were wrong. I've come back with 2 salutors. I'm sorry there are so many things I didn't get to say to your face. All those years, I said them over and over to myself in my head. How you were never able to admit a mistake. You never sought blame in yourself. Someone else was always guilty, never you. Mother, because she wanted something for herself in life. Ligia, because she wasn't born a boy. Me, because I was born a Thaumaturge, but I didn't want to live following your principles. And now... Farewell, Father.
Am I intruding?
Have you been eavesdropping like that for long?
All my life. I came to pay my respects to the dead. Stanisław and I were acquainted. You might say I knew everything about your father. Mr. Victor Szulski, isn't it? Your absence from Warsaw has happily come to an end, I hope.
I haven't had time to think about it.
I understand. I hope you'll find some reason to stay here a little longer. Again, my condolences.
I didn't catch your name.
My name's Kaniechkin. Ivan Kaniechkin. Goodbye.
Russian.
Such interesting friends you had. I guess I'm more tired than I thought.
By that. OK. Myslím, že tady to možná prozatím vypneme, Jendy. Vypneme to.